Right, stretching is the health tip on today's Slim Brother health tip. My name's Joseph Spendlove and welcome to the beach here in Agadir. Now, you're quite low level, so you can't see much of a beach, but you can see behind me that beautiful clear sky, and of course the sunshine is beaming down here in Agadir Morocco. So what we're doing today is we're talking about stretching, but we're not going to talk about it, we are going to do it this morning. So what I want you to do, I need to move back a little bit more. Okay, what we want you to do today is actually join in with me stretching. Okay, so we are going to have a live stretch here on our Facebook Live this morning. If you can't sit on the floor, you can do it in a chair, and if you can sit on the floor right now, that will be great. If you're at your desk at work and you want to do a little bit of stretching, you can also join in. We're going to start off with the neck and a little bit of the upper body. So let's go and let's start stretching. So first of all, nice good posture. So your tummies should be pulled in, keeping your back nice and straight, your shoulders relaxed back, and all I want you to do is just take your head to the side, okay, and feel a stretch on the side of your neck. Take the hand on and just add a little bit of weight. So because it's the sun's in my eyes, I can't really see what you're saying, guys. So feel free to comment and chat with each other, but I won't be able to see. Maybe type in capitals for me. I'll be able to see. Okay, so feel this stretch. For those of you just joining us, we're doing a live stretch this morning here on the beach. So join us and feel great on this Wednesday morning. So ideally you should be holding the stretches for about 30 seconds to a minute, depending on how tight it feels. Okay, we're going to slowly change sides. So again, just feel that release off, give it a few seconds, and then go on to the other side. So again, just take the ear towards the shoulder, and when you're ready, add the hand, and just feel that stretch through the side of the neck. Okay, the reason to do stretching, for those of you who have gone for a mad blast of exercise, you'll know why you need to stretch before. It's because you get something called delayed muscle soreness, which can, even if you've walked a lot, you can feel quite physically drained and not like doing anything for a few days. But if you stretch before and after a workout, it will minimize any sort of discomfort. Okay, so slowly release, again straighten that spine. Again, think about your posture, make sure your tummies are still pulled in, you're not coming forwards, but also you're not too proud. So nice and straight, and relax those shoulders. Right, this time we're going to turn the head. So imagine you're looking behind you, and what I want you to do this time is just push your chin and turn. We've got no music this morning. I thought it would be really nice to have the crashing of the waves. Okay, changing sides. However, you are on wave watch this morning. If the sea starts to come in, you need to tell me, guys. Or else me and you are going to get wet this morning. Right, push that chin round, twist. Just feel that stretch around the side of the neck. It's unbelievable how many people are exercising this morning here on the Agadir beach. I can see a few people doing like fitness around me. There's loads of joggers down here this morning, so it's the ideal jogging beach location if that's your thing. Right, we're now going to stretch through the back of the neck. What I want to do, straighten the back, just drop the chin to the chest. Okay, take your hands and just slowly push it forwards, nice and gently. Nothing too fierce, but just feel that stretch through the top of your spine. The stretch is not very good for double chins. And then slowly release. Okay, just shake out, move out through that neck, just releasing off. Okay, next nice big one we're going to do is just take the hands behind you and just open through the chest. So what we're going to do is squeeze the shoulder blades together, lean back on your hands, and just really feel everything open up at the front. So just keep squeezing those shoulder blades at the back. You can even feel this stretching through the shoulders. Really open through the chest. If you have a helping hand there, if Jane and Christine are together right now, you can help each other by holding your shoulders and just squeezing them together, and it really increases the stretch. Okay, and slowly release. Now we're going to stay in the same position, so again nice and high, but this time we're going to put our hands together and do exactly the same, and it just stretches through a slightly different area, a little bit lower. So I've got my hands together at the back and you're just squeezing your shoulder blades again. How many of you are joining in there? You can all see the comments, so feel free to comment if you are joining in, let us know, and where you're joining in from. From Derby, from Burton, from England, from Egypt maybe. Maybe some of my Egyptian friends are watching. Hello. Okay, now this time we're going to go through the back. I just need to rub the sand off my hands. Okay, we're going to put our hands together and we're going to do the opposite of that stretch this time. So just bring your arms forwards and you're pulling your shoulders forwards but keeping your back straight. And what we're doing is opening through the back this time. So just keep it there, opening through the back. For those of you just joining us, we're not doing yoga, we're doing a stretch class this morning. This is pre or post exercise, just to get your body back to normal if you've done a hard workout, or if you're about to exercise, this is great just to make you feel better and ready for exercise. Okay, just drop the arms forwards, drop the head, just shake off. Okay, shake the hands. If you are in a cross-legged position, you can keep changing over because you can get pins and needles, a little bit of discomfort, a little bit of cramp. Okay, from there, we're going to lean forwards. And what we need to do is just to reach down as far as you can. Hi, everybody joining us. Okay, and I just want you to add your head into this as well. Generally, this is not a stretch that most of us need to do, because we are generally slumped forwards. We more need to stretch as we were before going backwards. And I'm going to show you some great back stretches. For those of you who've got any back pain, I've got some great stretches coming up to instant relieve any vertebra issues. And slowly release. Okay, I'm just going to wiggle a little bit further back because now we're going to start on some leg stretches. Okay, so just straighten through that leg. I know you can't really see my leg there, but you can see what I'm doing. So we're just opening through the leg. Just keep that other foot in, and then just, the main thing here is to keep your legs straight, keep your back straight. So everybody can just like collapse down, but we want to keep it nice and straight and just reach through. This is stretching through the back of the thigh. Can you hear the crashing of the waves? They have seagulls here in Agadir, so you might hear, hopefully not see any jumping on me while we're stretching. Okay, we're going to slowly change sides, so extend the other leg. Again, nice and straight. Just wiggle around and find that comfortable place so you can feel the stretch, but you don't feel uncomfortable. Okay? So back nice and straight, and again just straighten through the arm, reach as much as you can. So those of you just joining us, we're here in Agadir Morocco. It's about 15 degrees this morning, but in about 2 hours time it's going to get up to about 24 degrees, and I'll be taking this hoodie off. You may think it's really hot, by the way, but it is a little bit cold. This sand's really cold today, so this is why we've still got the hoodie on. Okay, so that was the stretch through the hamstring at the back. Now we're going to stretch through the butt. Now let me try and demonstrate this one. What we're going to do is take one foot on the floor and take the other foot on the knee. Okay, now this might be enough of a stretch already. You might even need to fall backwards a little bit, but just enjoy that stretch. What you should do is be able to lower this upper knee and feel that stretch. If you can't feel the stretch, you need to bring your chest closer. Okay, so your chest closer. Again, keeping your back nice and straight. For those of you who do my class in Burton, I'm just laughing to myself, that joke, when I asked everybody to put their head under the leg, and a few people tried to do it. It was a joke. Okay, we're going to slowly release and changing sides. So, again, one foot down. You don't need to change direction, I'm just doing it for the case of the video. So you're going to take that heel on the knee, bring it forwards. Okay, and again, you can stay back or you can bring it in nice and closely. But the main thing is you feel the stretch on the glutes, the butts, the ass, whatever you want to call it. Feel that stretch. Can you hear the man whistling? Basically, to the right, we have what's called the Royal Beach. It's the Buckingham Palace of the beach here in Agadir. And basically it's a private beach and no one can go on it. So there's a jogger now running on it over here, and the policeman is running after him blowing his whistle. It's really quite amusing. And the jogger's still running and the policeman's still running. A bit of action down here. Right, we forgot about the stretch, sorry. Okay, now what we're going to do is stretch through the back, and we're going to show you how to relieve any slight pains you may have in your back. Okay, so I'm going to get Sandy on this bit, but what we're going to do is lie in our front. I'm just looking, the jogger's stopped now. The police will be happy. Right, so what we're going to do is lie in our elbows. So it's sort of a cobra move for those of you who've done anything like this before. The main thing is you relax your hips and you relax your feet. And what we're going to do is take our hands onto the floor underneath your shoulders. I know you can't really see my hands, but what we're going to do is slowly push up into like a cobra position. Now try not to lift your hips and lift your feet. Just keep your hips and your feet relaxed. And what we're going to do is just let our tummy fall and feel the stretch through the back. Remember what I said earlier, everybody's leaning forwards these days, so it's really great to do this stretch. Everyone needs this stretch, unless you're a fitness professional, of course, and maybe your spine's fine, but most normal people do need to do this. Okay, and slowly bring it down. Now what we're going to do is turn it into an exercise as we stretch. So try not to use your hands and your arms, and I want you to use your back muscles to come up and take it as high as you can. You probably need to use your hands on the last little bit just to get that curvature, but try and look up to the sky as much as you can. Relax the hips, relax the feet, and then slowly coming down. If you need to come down and have a little break, please do so. For those of you just joining us, we're doing a stretch this morning here on the beach in Agadir. Okay, let's go up again. So push up. For those of you with back pain, just keep going with this stretch up and down, using the muscles in your back. If you're getting any shooting pain, then stop. Okay, shooting pain is never good. If you're just getting a mild discomfort, then work through the discomfort and just feel that stretch. Slowly bring it down. Have a little break if you need one. If not, come straight back up with me. Up we go. Push your hips to the floor. Relax your bottom cheeks, relax your feet. Look up to the sky. And then slowly releasing down. Make a little pillow with your hands and have a little sleep, guys. Just relax. Relax here on the beach. Okay, we're going to stay in this position, and what I'm going to do, hopefully, oh no, you can't see it, I'm going to have to twist around a little bit. Okay, and what we're going to do is bring our heel towards the bottom, hold on to your foot, and just draw that heel in towards the bottom. Relax your head to keep your head in line with the spine, and this is a huge stretch on the quad, on the front of the thigh. Another problem area where people are really tight and need a good stretch out. Again, keep your knees and your hips relaxed on the floor, relax your upper body, and just concentrate on getting that heel closer and closer towards your bottom. Ideally, you want your knees close together, so keep your body in line. We said earlier the minimum you should be holding stretches is 30 seconds. But if you've got a really tight area like me in this quad from doing pump, you really need to concentrate and do lots of work on this exercise. Now we're going to do a slight variation of that. I'm going to roll onto my side and do exactly the same thing. So heel in towards the bottom, and again relax your head on your arm. Knees together and push the hips forwards, and you will feel a stronger stretch through the thigh. Hello everybody just joining us. We're here live in Agadir Morocco. We're doing a live stretch class. Feel free to join in. If you're joining in midway, you will be able to watch this video again as soon as we finish, so you'll be able to do the start stretches where we did the upper body and into the arms. Okay, let's do it for another few 30 seconds. Pull the heel in towards the bottom, push the hips forwards, and really feel that stretch through the quads. Just listen to the crashing of the waves, enjoy the silence. Now my hand's starting to tremble. This is a good sign that you're pushing your muscles to the limits in stretching. Okay, changing sides. So we're going to lie back forwards and bring the other heel up towards the bottom. Right, I've got a little bit of cramp. It is normal to get cramp while stretching. Okay, relax your head and bring that heel again in towards the bottom. Now the other thing I want to say about stretching is it's great to balance out your body. So with me, what side is it? The left leg is more flexible than my right side, so I need to stretch more on my right side to balance the body out. Just doing a general stretch. This is why generally like yoga videos and things are not that great, because they don't emphasize on balancing your body, they just emphasize on a general stretch. But if I stretch more on my tougher side, you're balancing your body out, your balance will be better, and just when you're walking and exercise, you will feel better and more balanced, and you're less likely to get injured, which is a crucial factor. Now I'm going to pull that heel towards the bottom again a little bit stronger. Let me twist so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, so I've got that heel towards the bottom, push the hips into the floor, relax the knees down, but just use the arm to pull in, head in line with the spine. But I need to come up to talk to you, but you should have your forehead on your arm. We did a little roll call earlier. If you've just joined us, tell us where you're from. Are you joining in, yes or no? I know two people who are probably not joining in, and that's Andrea and Ruth. Maybe Andrea and then Ruth did the first ones on the neck. Okay, slowly release, rolling onto your side, and we're going to do the variation of that stretch. So this time I'm going to pull the heel towards the bottom, relaxing the knees together and push the hips forwards. Can you see the sea? The camera's a little bit low, so you may not be able to see the sea, but we're here on the gorgeous Agadir beach. There's a few fishermen, a couple of guys setting up like a little assault course next to me here. Right, so feel that stretch through the front of your thigh. Bring your knees together and push your hips a little bit further. As well, try and bring the heel towards the bottom. You can relax all the way down if you wish. I was just staying up to be polite so I could talk with you. But when you do fall into this position, you can feel you can increase the stretch further as your body goes into the natural line. Okay, then slowly release out through that stretch. I'm going to come back up. My apologies, I've got sand all over me. Okay, we're going to go back through a few more upper body stretches while we're here in this position. I want you just to pull the arm across. Now, make it nice and dangly, and you're going to put your hand where your tricep is and just physically pull it round. Try and keep your other shoulder front on. So you're twisting your shoulder to the front and feel that stretch. Just keep on pulling, keep the tension there. If you've been shopping, carrying lots of bags, or you've been doing the housework and your shoulders just ache, this is a great one. If you did the class on Monday night, we did a really hard stretch. A really hard workout on the shoulders at the end, so you might need this today to loosen yourself back up. Okay, then changing sides. So again, you can either hold here, or if you do need a bit more leverage, you can bring it to the front and really pull across. But really emphasize on keeping this other shoulder forward, so don't twist through your body, just keep it forwards. Feel that nice stretch on your shoulder. For your information, I have a little extra health tip today about sun cream. Did you know you could use coconut oil, the one that we recommend for cooking with, as a natural sun screen? It's not a sunblock, but it will keep your skin slightly protected. But ideally, you don't want to use any sun cream because you don't want to go in the sunshine that long. You're better going for quick 20 to 30 minute blasts, and just if your skin starts to feel like it's going to burn, get out of the sun. You don't want to burn through your body, through your skin. Okay, take your hand up, take it down and push. Obviously there are some situations where you do need sun cream. For instance, if you're going on a boat trip, if you're going snorkeling, then sunblock, factor 30, factor 50 is essential so you don't get burnt. Lots of people are saying about the dangers of sunlight, but the pros of sunlight definitely outweigh the cons. I know there's a big cancer risk, but it is really for panic tanners, people who use sunbeds too often. So think about little and often with sunshine. It can actually cause cancer, not having any vitamin D in your body. So again, don't worry about it too much. Just think little and often. Try not to use sun cream and just don't burn. Okay, we're stretching through the triceps. So what we've done is reached up, taken the hand behind, keeping a nice big posture. Push, pull, together all the way back. Then if you can, I'm taking my other hand under and I'm locking my fingers together. Okay? Some of you might be able to do it on one arm but not the other. But just feel that stretch. Hold it there. And then release. Okay, other side. So reach up nice and high, take it behind, push the elbow. So you're drawing your fingers down your back. And then when you're ready, reach underneath and see if you can get your fingers together. If you can't, come back on top. If you can, lock the fingers and just keep drawing that elbow lower and lower, keeping your back straight. Relax your legs on the cold sand this morning. Hold it there. And slowly release. Okay, just shake out through the shoulders. Release. Okay, we're going to do through the biceps now. We'll loosen out through our wrist first of all. I want you to do the Queen's Royal Wave and just circle through the hand. You might be able to hear some clicking. Now clicking is good in this instance because you're releasing calcium buildup in your bones. So just keep turning that round until you stop hearing the clicking. The clicking should stop. If the clicking doesn't stop, you should go and see your doctor now. Okay, so keep rolling that round. Or eat fish oil. Have some oily fish today to help your bones. Okay, what we're going to do now is pull that back slightly. Keep your arm nice and straight. And what we're looking for is just to feel the stretch, not only through the bicep slightly, but also through the wrist, through the forearm. Nice, enjoyable stretch, these ones. Great if you work in an office, if you're doing a lot of typing, or even manual labour with your hands a lot. Okay, now we're slightly going to change the direction, fingers towards the ground, underneath the sand, and just pull out through it. You can really feel this in the bicep this time. A really great stretch. For those of you who did my body pump class on Monday, this will be a nice one to stretch out through the biceps. Release off and just shake it out. Okay, other side, so hand nice and straight. Okay, just circle around first of all. No clicking on this side for me. How about you? Tell the viewers, tell all our watchers, are you clicking right now? Have you got calcium buildups? Are you running to the doctor because it didn't stop? Okay, keep that rolling round. Okay, bring it up and just feel that stretch through the forearms. Slightly into the bicep with that one, but in a moment we'll really get into the bicep. Okay, other way. Bring the fingers down and just pull back. Really nice stretch through the bicep. Again, think about your posture as we're doing this. We are going to release through the shoulders next. Look at this wonderful blue sky. Here in Agadir, the sun rises from the city side, so it's really great in the mornings down here on the beach. You can have a nice tan. The only thing is, if you actually face the water in the morning, it's just going to tan your back. which is why we love Sharm el Sheikh, because it's east facing, so therefore you do get the sunrise from the sea. Here in Morocco, check out, you get the sunset at the beach, which again is really romantic.